Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Joji and I do makeup tutorials and makeup reviews here on my channel. So if you wanted to see more of my future videos, make sure that you are subscribed. And in today's video, as requested, you guys wanted to see all the Power Matte Lip Pigment that I own from NARS Cosmetics, which is I have it here. I have so much, so I wanted to put this all together for you guys so you don't have to dig into my old videos back when I filmed a couple years ago. So everything that I own from Power Matte Lip Pigment is going to be here today, and I do have 9 shades for you guys, and this video is going to be interesting because I do love all of this color on its own, but I'm going to, kind of choose my top 3 colors right here, so we're going to figure it out today. So on this video, we're going to do all the lip swatches and of course swatches on my wrist so we can see the difference of the color. There is an ambulance, so forgive me for that. But anyway, so if you are interested to see all the colors and the lip swatches, then just keep on watching. Already, I am ready. I have my cotton right here to wipe every time we swatch it, and then my makeup remover. This has been my favorite makeup remover for lids, lashes, and lips, and this one is from Clinique. This is the Take the Day Off. Love this one. I don't know how many bottles I have finished with this one, and I've never changed it. It's always good for me. So I'm going to focus first on to the lightest shade all the way to our darkest shade. So first on, I have the shade Get It On right here. This is how the packaging looks like. The number one tip that I'm going to advise for you guys is always shake this product because it does settle, and if you don't shake it properly, it actually doesn't give you the pigment that it's supposed to. So make sure that you shake it all the time. Already, I have nothing on my lips, so let's begin. Ooh, Get It On is such a beautiful nude color. It's not for everyone, but if you do have a really good lip liner, this will do. So already, so the shade Get It On, this is how it looks like before it dries down, and this formula does go a little bit darker once it dries down to matte finish. But if you notice, I only dip once and then I apply the whole thing without dipping again. I like it that way because I don't really want to put too thick on my lips because it is a matte finish, and if you do that, it tends to transfer a lot, or also like it makes your lips wrinkly. So the less you put, but if you can get this opaque and really good pigment, it's good, and this is why I love the formula. So far while we're talking, it did dry down. It doesn't take long to dry down, and this is how it looks like. As you noticed, the beginning it was light, and then it's just a perfect nude color. I would say this one has a little bit of pink and peach in it. Okay, so that's how it looks like, and now I'm gonna give you a swatch. Perfect, so that is the swatch right there. Yeah, it looks nice on the swatch too. And again, take a look at one more time before we proceed on to the next shade. Next shade I have for you guys is called Bad Guy, and this one is a second launch. So first there was an original colors, this was the additional color that they added later on. It's not that new, but I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but this is also a beautiful pinky rose color, and it's a good everyday color as well. So let me apply this. Oh yeah, this one is absolutely gorgeous, and it's just a perfect color. It's not too light, it's not too dark. So take a look at that. So it comes to like it dries down, so it just get darker, which is I like. And now here's the swatch. So that's the swatch beside Get It On. I mean, you can see the difference. It's definitely a lot more pink on the second one. It's darker as well. So again, here is the Bad Guy. Take a look at one more time. It's so beautiful. I really love it. Let's jump into the next color. Next shade is very, very popular, and I do love this shade as well, and I know you guys are familiar with this, and this is called the American Woman. This is such a good, again, like everyday nude, but with more pink in it. Okay. Alright, you guys see that? Like, I mean, if you don't have this yet, you should get this shade for sure. This is one of the best everyday liquid matte lipstick that you can get out there. That's why this deserves the spot. It's like a very, very popular shade from NARS. So I'm gonna give you a swatch as well. So there you go. My swatch my swatch is starting to deteriorate right there, as you can see, but I'm sure you can still see the color right beside the bad guy. Okay, so that is the American Woman. You will not regret this if you're looking for something that has a little bit of this pink, but it's not super bright. Okay, let's jump into the next shade. Next shade, you guys, is called Just What I Needed. And let's figure it out if this is something just what I needed. I like the names of this lipstick too because it's very intentional. Like, this is just what I needed. But this color is more towards the darker brown. So let's see. Already, so you can see this one is definitely darker than the first three that we tried. But it's still a beautiful neutral color, a little bit of brown in there. A little bit of just pink peeking through. Wow, tongue twister. But yeah, so that is just what I needed. And it's good for like borderline of night, day to night look. And that's the swatch right there. It's darker than the first three. If you feel like you don't want to change your lipstick, you just want to wear it the whole day throughout the night, this is something that you can consider as well. And again, that is just what I needed. So take a look at it. Alright, on to the next shade. Next shade is called Save the Queen, and this one is definitely a cooler tone. This is the only sort of cooler tone that I have from this collection, but it's a beautiful mauve color. I'm gonna show you that. So there you have it. This specific shade, I just want something like this, like, because I don't have anything in my lipstick that looks like this pigmented as well, so I definitely need something like this. And if you are the same like me, you want like more warmer tone and you're looking for a cooler tone on this particular color, go for this one. So now I'm gonna give you a swatch. So there you go. They all swatch beautiful. I mean, you can really see the pigment. Oh my god, it looks beautiful now. Like, the more it dries down, the more it looks really nice. So take a look at one more time. Okay, next shade we have Dragon Girl. Oh my goodness, this shade, it is a beautiful one. I don't know what it is with this color, but it's definitely like a dragon. So let's apply. Alright, you guys, so that is the Dragon Girl. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel happy about this color. I think overall I love a good, bold, bright red and pink combination. It just changes the overall look of your face if you have something like this. And if you're comfortable wearing this such like bold colors, it's definitely a statement. So we're gonna give you a swatch. And that's how the Dragon Girl looks like there. So in person, I know some of you have asked me before, how does it look like actually in person? So this one is definitely on the red color, and it's definitely one of those colors that they added on later too. So if you're not familiar with the whole collection and the shades, this one is one of the ones that they added later on. Not this year, but you know, maybe a few years ago. So that is again the Dragon Girl. Take a look at it. Okay, so I have the last three shades right here, and it's getting close to those like red colors, so I'm really careful to really remove those red under my lips so that you guys can see the actual color of the shade. So next up, I'm going to try this color right here. It is called Star Woman. So this is a Star Woman, and if you have been on my channel before, you know what is this stands on my history of lipstick color. I'm gonna say later, but yeah, so let's try and show you how this looks like. All right, so here is the shade. What do you guys think? So it's definitely red. Like, I mean, no question. There's no other color in there. It's red, but it's a deeper red blue undertone. And oh my God, I don't know. Like, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And here is the swatch right beside Dragon Girl. So you can kind of compare the Dragon Girl beside Star Woman and see how much pink does Dragon Girl have. And there you go. So you see that? It's beautiful. Okay, so here it is. Take a look at it one more time before we get into the next shade. It's beautiful. Now let's clean the lips. Next shade is called Light My Fire, and this one is on the orangey tone. So let's apply this. All right, Light My Fire. This definitely adds fire on my face right now. It adds more brightness. It adds like just overall this like different kind of look from the Star Woman and the Dragon Girl, because this one has like red orange in it, and this is the only one that I think in my collection that has red orange, and I do love this kind of shade as well. So let's do swatch and compare it to the other two that we already tried, so you can see how much orange it is compared to the first two reds right there. You see the difference. So it's definitely brighter, right? And it's something that I always want if I feel like my makeup is very simple and I just wanted to wear something like a statement. This is something that I also wear, and I always think about this shade whenever I wear it. I feel like whenever I'm in the room full of makeup artists, if I just wear this lipstick, I just feel like, yes, that's the lipstick that I should be wearing today, and everybody will like ask me like, what is your lipstick shade? So this is the shade that I always kind of go to. So take a look at one more time. Next shade I have, or the last shade that I have here for you guys, is called Vein, and this one is also a beautiful burnt brick red color. So let's see. Already, so here is the shade Vein. As you see, it is definitely red brick with brown, orange, red mixed into it. Already, so that is the swatch. And that's the Vein shade again. Take a look at it. What do you guys think? Now it's the decision part. The hard part of this video is I gotta choose my top 3 shades from Power Matte Lip Pigment. So first I'm gonna choose from the light color, like from the nude and onto our red colors. So if you were to choose 3 color out of 9, what do you guys want and what do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. What is your top 3 out of these 9 shades? And here I'm gonna show you what are mine. So number 1 is, of course, it's got to be the Star Woman. You have seen how it looks like, and it's just beautiful. You can never go wrong with the color. So put that on your list if you haven't gotten yet. And then next up is I am choosing the Dragon Girl. I mean, can you say no to this color? It's just a beautiful mix of red and pink in it. It's not super bright. It's bold, but it's there. And if you love a bold lipstick with a little bit of pink in there, this is definitely one of the options that you should have. And then my number 3 is, of course, it's got to be here. Can you guys guess? Anyway, it is the Star Woman, and I have talked about this shade on my channel, and you know how I feel about this shade so many times. I have demoed this, I have talked about this many times, and it's the red one that I always go to if I feel like I want like a bold red color. It's just so pretty. So if you don't have this and if you haven't tried it yet, you can try it in the store, but definitely a #1 recommendation for red blue undertone, and it's just beautiful. They last longer, they're not drying, they're very comfortable. I can go out with this without like worrying if it smudges or if it bleeds, so it's really good for that. And I just do wanted to have one more favor that I can probably ask from you guys is I'm gonna just add, this one is like how do we say, honorable mention. I think for an honorable mention, I have to include at least the bad guy. It's a beautiful shade as well. You've seen the swatch and how I applied it as well. It's beautiful. It has enough pigment, and you definitely don't need a lip liner from this color as well. So that is the one that I just added, but overall a beautiful collection. But let me know if there are some shades that you want me to pick up and you want me to review and demo here on my channel. I can also do that for you because they do tend to have a lot of shades from this line. Maybe it's about time to add more. Let me know what shade do you guys want to see next from this line. But overall, that's all from me today, guys. That's all I have from this line, and I hope you find this useful, you enjoyed the video, and also please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys!